Good evening. My name is Teresa Harrison, and I recently completed my master's degree in higher education counseling at the University of Nebraska-Kearney. As a master's student, I advised a women's group, Sister to Sister, helped organize the first annual Women's Symposium, and served on the Women's Center Advisory Committee. In the fall, I will be pursuing my doctorate in clinical psychology at the Adler School of Professional Psychology in Chicago. Will Nomfundo Walaza please join me at the podium? Nomfundo Walaza has worked in the field of human rights for nearly 2 decades in South Africa. Her focus is on addressing escalating violence toward the most vulnerable citizens, including children, the elderly, and disabled. As a student, she earned a BA in psychology and a master's degree in clinical psychology. Then she began her career at Valkenburg Hospital, where she worked for 5 years. From that position, she became the director of the Trauma Center for Survivors of Violence and Torture in Cape Town. She held this position for 9 years and focused her work on empowerment and healing for victims of trauma and violence, many of whom suffered greatly under the apartheid government. During that time, she was also actively involved as a commissioner in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission in South Africa. Since 2007, Nomfundo has served as the CEO of the Desmond Tutu Peace Centre in Cape Town, which was co-founded by Archbishop Desmond Tutu and Ms. Leah Tutu in 1998. The Desmond Tutu Peace Centre is an international organization that has the mission of delivering programs that promote conflict resolution, restore social justice to marginalized people, and inspire leaders to be responsible and committed to the people they serve. Nomfundo is also an international speaker on peace and human rights issues. In 2001 and 2002, she was a visiting research scholar at the Human Rights Center at the University of California, Berkeley, and taught courses at Smith College and at the Graduate School of Professional Psychology at Denver University. In addition to her full-time work, she's active with Psychologists Without Borders and Operation Dove. She's a board member of the Open Society Foundation, Social Change Assistance Trust, co-chair of the Electoral Commission Code of Conduct, and Women Demanding Dignity. Her compassion and concern for victims of violence and torture are commendable. She's an important role model for me as I enter my doctoral program in clinical psychology this fall, and similarly hope to one day be an advocate for social change. Nomfundo Walaza, your human rights work is commendable and admirable. The impact of your work is far-reaching. It is with reverence and admiration for your work that the National Conference for College Women Student Leaders, organizers, and attendees, including myself, honor and recognize you as a 2010 Woman of Distinction. Sorry, my voice is going hoarse. Thank you.